How about
Good segue, good segue.
We've definitely had worse.
Yeah, we've had hard cuts before. We also had the everyone shut the fuck up or start set.
That normally happens when at least 2 puns get made in a row.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, what happened last time? We started in a little hideout, a little cave, northeast, I want to say, of the insect tower. That's what I'm gonna call it. People were poisoned. People were diseased. Hi, it's me. I'm diseased. Nice to meet you. And it was a question of how we're gonna hold through the next few hours until Seraph could get lesser restoration prepared. In that vein, I believe Oni distributed. It was antitoxin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, antitoxin.
Hey, this isn't gonna get claimed, is it?
Not a clue.
Well, this is Elden Ring music, isn't it?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Okay. Good stuff.
No, it shouldn't. Yeah, so Seraph got antitoxin, and then, despite Quint's initial protestations, Jericho became a unliving blood dialysis machine.
Living.
Half.
He's
close
more
enough,
living
right?
than most
We round
machines.
You got a pulse. You'll breathe.
Fluids were exchanged.
Yeah, and then Clint got to ingest purified, quote unquote, purified blood. I don't know what actually was done to purify it, but it's purified. And we made it through the night. Before all the exchanging of fluids and antitoxins happened, we did get a scope, or we did scope out the cave, and there was a crack in the back, which leads to who knows where. Let's ask the skeleton in the chair if he knows where. He doesn't know where, because he's totally not alive. Idiot.
Wink.
We did trap up the back way in, and, you know, when everything was said and done and diseases and poisons were cleared, Quint scanned around the room with Detect Magic and saw a magical crown, quote-unquote crown thing, embedded in the wall above the skeleton, the Skelebro. When we tried to retrieve said crown, the skeleton came to life and we immediately iced him. And I think Oni's comment was like fucking idiot aiming for the dramatic entrance or something like that. But yeah, there is more magic, like magical presence and signature towards the back way, but we didn't check it out. Instead, we regrouped with Viper, and then the terms of the engagement were made clear. The 4, now 3, Eurythaxes are not in any way similar, aside from all being Eurythaxes. One is in the earth, one is in the water, and one dominates the sky. Keyword dominates, because he managed to bully the other 3 out of the sky. Somehow. We have the lovely, lovely depictions of them on the screen there. And we set about trying to figure out which one we should take down first. Sebastian's comments were, the one in the sky will be the hardest one, for previously mentioned reason. Alright, it's definitely the strongest if it's able to push out 3 others. Potentially 3 others at the same time, right? Like, who knows it did 3 one-on-ones versus a single 3v1. If it beat them all in a 3v1, I'm extra afraid now. But anyways, we decided to go tackle the water one first. And to accomplish that, we moved eastward towards the little tract of land in between the rivers. Crossed over, went coastal side after checking that the water didn't have the aquatic Eurythax in it. And when we made landfall on the other side, we did a scope around the location, figured where we could set up some explosive traps. Traps in the, you know, aha, I got you sense, as well as trap as in entrapment sort of sense. We'll try to get stuck in a little thin section and then jump it. Ideally. But that's going to take some time. We're going to be waiting on Ward to show up, and we're trying to hedge our bets, set up every advantage possible alongside the trap, and as well as do some reconnaissance on the other targets. In that vein, we had some people stay behind at the site. We had some people go. What was it? It was Team Overlord, Team Biohazard, and I don't remember the underground one. If anyone remembers that.
Team Minecraft. No.
No, it wasn't Minecraft. Well, we have the map.
Undermine?
Undermine, yeah.
It was, yeah.
So, Biohazard was to go investigate the bugs to see if maybe we can nab some of their toxic capabilities or diseased capabilities. Undermine was just going to go recon the Earth Yurthax. It has a core name than Earth Yurthax, but I just don't remember it. And then Overlord will be researching, planning, setting up the location for when we do try the water one. We do have some general information on the sky one. It roosts, I don't know if that's the exact term for it, but more or less roosts on the top of the mountain on the top left there. And the entire nearby zone of regional effect, you might call it, is electrified. The mist embankments that are on the slope up and towards the top of it are all electrified. So pressing towards it will be rough.
Situation of itself.
There might be the potential one of us can recon it if we can get the regenerative augment from Rocket. Similar to how we push through the brambles next to the Malfistos. The regenerative augment, depending on how much damage the electricity does, we might be able to outpace the damage. Maybe. We'll see. But that's something for later. But if we're allowed to make that requisition from Rocket just for that augment, it might give us some insights as to what's around the roost and such. But of course, it does some we should also check to see how much damage it actually does. Because if you get tased once and you take 40 damage, yeah, the regenerative augment ain't saving you from that. If it tases you and does 3 damage, we can work with that.
Yeah.
It's just the bug zapper. He does all.
Yeah, totally.
The bugs.
Where are the bugs? There you go. Biohazard was pretty successful in scoping out the insect tower and grabbing a. We didn't get a name for it. This pig-like creature to infest.
With squigs.
Yeah, squig.
Pigs.
We got some valuable insights on the corruptor of flesh and its spontaneous generation from cloth, textiles and stuff like that.
Yeah, fiber.
Yep. And Team Undermine did get. They basically mapped out the underground network of the the Earthen Yurthax, and saw its prized possession, or something that's spurring it along. A literal fucking heart in the underground. No clue what's up with that. But we at least know where our arena's gonna be, because we can definitely bait it, lure it back to its abode, and then ambush it. But let's focus on the Earthen one after we deal with the water one. And I think that's about it, unless anyone else wants to add anything.
Not in particular. Yeah.
I think that's pretty succinct.
Yeah, honestly.
That seemed pretty good to me.
Yeah. The only thing I was pinging in my head was, we have to remember to do this, and you did that one, so good job.
Why did we get pinged and moved to look at a location?
Because I just realized I could do that by right-clicking.
Behold!
No other reason. I just realized it was an option. I knew it was an option. I didn't know you could right-click and do the option.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think they added that.
Mm-hmm.
Roll20's getting some features. Some of them good.
Some
of them good. Yeah, that's very accurate. Yeah.
Some of them unnecessary. For some reason, focus.
Let's not jump the gun here.
Right. You can't say they're all.
That actually feels really, really apt. All right. So one more thing.
One more thing. What is it?
Jordan.
Mr. Science Boy.
Walk me through something here, champ.
Okay.
So we got Lucian right here, right?
Yeah, we do. Okay.
If I hit Lucian with a
rock.
A disintegrate, right?
Oh
Okay.
no.
Wait,
What is this? Where's this going?
Oh god dang it.
15D.
Damn, that's a lot of D's.
How much HP would he have after he got hit with that?
So it's a 44 plus 60?
I think it's 40.
It's plus 40.
40?
Yeah.
I actually think it's 10d6 plus
Right.
4.
10 HP left.
It's 10d6. Yeah. I thought you were
You
just saying
have
something
10
different.
HP left. How the fuck do you have 94 HP?
It's fighter level. I have fighter levels, so I converted the hit die from D8s to D10s, and now I have 94 health. I also have 3 con, because that's a thing.
Which hit die?
It's a D10 hit die.
Yes, for those levels.
Oh wait, what? I thought we. Wait, hold on. How did we? I thought If-
What does Artificer typically have?
D8.
D8.
Alright, so.
Did you try to take a D10 for more levels than you have in fighter? Let me double check. Thought I
Yeah,
had it.
because
I assumed you, like a goof, kept adding the temporary HP and kept it on.
No, I thought I did.
A level 8 Artificer on average with a con mod of 3, is that what you have?
It's a 76, right?
67.
5 times 8 is 40, plus 3 times 8 is
67. What?
64.
Yeah, what's your...
On average.
Wait, hold. Let me.
Actually, max at first level, so that add 3 to that, so 67
Yeah,
67,
what-
and then, how many...
on average.
Because, like, let's
then
say
how many
you
10 hit die
rolled
do you have?
max, right?
Did you
Oh.
roll HP at all, or did you always take average?
Hold on. How does the D time? How does the D time hit die work? 'Cause I
For
think
whatever levels you guest ulted and grabbed fighter levels, you would use that D10 in place of the D8.
Oh,
So it wouldn't be additional onto the D8 you have, it would be in substitution.
yeah. No, I wasn't doing addition. I just replaced. Okay. Hold on. Let me do. Let me fucking. I fucking.
Okay, let's sort through that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Shit.
I linked a 5 HP calculator in Discord if you want to just do it quick.
It's very convenient.
60. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay. Wait, so 2 of the levels that I have right now, I just replaced them for D10 instead of
Correct.
Yeah,
Instead of
what
rolling a
was the average
d8, you roll a d10.
D8. Okay,
Yeah.
that was confusing. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 67 normal artificer, and then if I replace them with the average of D10s, it'd be a
69.
add 2. So
Exactly, yeah. For every
Wow.
for every D10 that you have, just add 1 to your
I
average HP.
think. Oh my god! What the hell happened to my HP?
What was the number you said?
So
Like
this
90
is
something?
this is way too serious.
For
What?
mathematics.
Oh, the music?
No. This music. What the fuck?
But
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna screenshot.
And let us determine for ourselves the atrocities that have been witnessed.
All right, let's find a different song.
Girl.
What the fuck?
I always knew you're a Russian spy.
Yes, Bemecto Toro.
read that?
I see. No,
So
No, he's
So she
bullshit.
has, like,
That's not what it says.
Does she have
a
flesh hands?
skin-colored, yeah.
Okay.
But here's the problem. I'm not seeing where those end.
No, not at all.
That's the most blended color I've ever seen in my life. And I was like,
also
oh, okay.
shorts.
We're going
Maybe-
full OnlyFans here.
I was say maybe they don't have. Maybe it's like a set of pants or something. I don't know. It goes like a basically like a stocking. Goes around the feet as well.
I don't know. Anyways, I just saw that. I figured I'd share.
We usually get.
I don't know. You are breaking up really bad.
Mm,
Does anyone got something? I actually didn't think about grabbing it.
Well, how serious, Raymond?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming y'all are planning and getting ready to do stuff.
Plotting, scheming, even.
I found a new OST we can crack into. Let's see.
Oh, here's something we were questioning after session last night. Are we gonna fight the Monarch, or not fight the Monarch and just steal Squig? Or do we have enough information on, like, the Monarch and the Assassin that, like, we can just wipe that off the field
Oh, the noble.
without fighting? The Noble, thank you. Why was I saying Monarch?
Oh, butterflies.
Yeah.
And the noble's like the king of the roaches.
It's
Mega
unlikely you'll be able to steal it, considering it's like their
Yeah.
food source.
They probably have people watching at all times.
I think
Like,
it
that
was
seems
also talked about that like we would use the egg sac to like poison or impregnate the squig.
And it would just become a
Correct,
walking
yeah.
biohazard mess.
Yeah, for actual biohazard. Yeah, there you go. Kaido drop.
So
Egg
we wouldn't
trap.
be able
Avengers
to-
Kiksu theme. Into
No!
Da, 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 da.
Damn it.
That one from last game, Who Devoured the Dark. That was pretty cool.
Alright, well, whatever. I got a classic.
Certified banger in the hood.
What?
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay.
The fight's not worth it.
This isn't gonna work, is it?
Like copyright or
I'm about to kick Viber out. We don't even use you. I can go find it again. Be gone, Viber.
Damn.
be gone.
Oh, it still doesn't work. I did it for nothing.
It's /leave for this one.
Oh, I played myself. No regrets.
Yeah, you can still find Viber again. You could go back to it, crawl back to it.
Thanks. Yeah, I was say I know it's not gonna. All right, so yeah, let's kick this off. Y'all have been gathering information. Some of y'all have gotten assorted sendings throughout your days, through your time. As you are on your third day scouting recon, figuring out the area. Any last minute things y'all do as sort of part of this recon operation?
What day do I get that first sending?
I will let that be up to you. It's not that serious.
So
You have a 3-day span, I believe. So
First or second day, while we're, in the mines, Jericho will just say, without elaborating, to Clint, voice is high.
sometime like later, the next day, it just goes. Poe's about to fucking fight the Pachipai.
Yeah, that's what he said to me too.
You're going to one sending a day, so.
Also, he doesn't have a new kid. I was wrong about that. Wait, you don't know about that. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
But it. Alright.
And then he walks up the wall.
The thing is, we're in like silence, so we had this conversation via text and minor illusion or something like that.
Oh yeah, just as a signing.
Just.
Throw up gang signs.
Okay. I don't know what these weird kids are doing, but... So, you've done that. Anything else? Or if not, I have something.
I think the preparations are pretty set. I don't know how successful Sebastian would have been in gathering toxic aquatic flora and fauna. If there even is any here. But that's about it.
Gotcha. Okay. So I will say diving down there here, I can even show you what you see. This narrow gets really deep in the middle.
Where? This one?
Yes. No, this one.
Oh, that one.
They all have planned to.
Assault.
Yeah.
Crap.
Here you go.
Gotcha.
As you dive down,
Oh, shit.
you see this.
Motherfucker.
Ooh. Ships. Anything inside them?
No,
Chests,
those have
barrels.
been there for years.
This might be a weird poll, but especially again that Viper, while he's aquatically based, he's not a shipman. Can you recognize the style and make of them?
Oh, that would be like the hardest ask ever, but it's possible. You
Well,
know,
Jericho's
it's possible.
Ignore.
history, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, why did it do that?
I just want to see what it looked like if it was all blue like water. Anyway.
That's not the worst.
It's hard to say. Throughout the years of these things having been here, it
Mm.
looks like it's long since been a yesteryear that these ships have sailed these straits. Clattered and sunken as they are, taken down to the depths, they are full of so much coral, rot, and twisting from waterlog that any sort of description of them would be nigh impossible at this point.
Being coral backed, so to speak, hypothetically, if we had to fight the water Yurthax in the water, right? So could we hide in here or take cover in here? Would these be like
There's absolutely enough room for that. I will say, roll me an investigation.
okay? Is this related to the Yurthax at all? Would the special Jaeger ability proc for an Eldritch
No,
Hunt?
it's not related to that.
Fair enough. 15.
Okay, you see that there's while you don't see anything specific, there's a big patch of like weed, coral, and growth that has like taken place on the inside of one of these ships.
Weed, coral, and grow.
Under my hat, I have your shot drop.
Weed, coral, and grow. If you try to like break off, shove aside the weed and coral, is there anything underneath? Like I'm assuming a body.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
That's fine. If you do break through it, that'd be great. Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay. Not Peach.
Not Pete.
Swear to God, you get me a Peach.
Whoa,
This
Peach is great.
relationship's over.
This relationship with two
You don't like
children.
Peach?
That's what going since high
I
school.
fucking
No.
hate Peach and I hate Mango.
Why do you hate Peach?
Why?
I don't
Really?
like it.
On there.
Any orange fruit that's not orange is terrible. Except
Why?
cantaloupe.
Why are you
Cantaloupe is good.
racist to fruit?
That's fucking
You're judging
trash.
it by its color.
Do not.
We ain't starting this. We ain't starting this in this household today. I'm
This is
sure.
this is who he did.
Crap.
Cantaloupe is amazing. We're not even going to pretend like it's not.
We're not starting this today. So yeah, I'll try to break off, brush aside the weed, break off the coral, stuff like that with my pike.
With the
See what-
pike. Okay, that's pretty effective. Roll me an
Stabbing
attack.
it off. Stabbing it off. No advantage for stationary target.
Ching!
It's prone.
Hey,
No, I'm not letting this happen. I'm losing a lucky point. I'm not letting this happen. Let this goddamn coral
Turn the
win.
number upside down, easy.
You hit it and create a crack
points.
that you use to spear it and break off a chunk. Underneath it, you do see a small glint covered onto a long since been digested by the sea's body.
But it's still, it still has glint to it, so it's not rusted or anything.
Oh yes, very shiny, almost white.
What?
What the fuck?
Can I begin like excavating the other parts of it now that I have a break in it? The coral and stuff like that away? Like sort of chipping it off from the break? Like peeling off wax or something?
Potentially.
I'm gonna try it.
Peaches suck too. Anyways, you begin.
Dark one invention.
This is me right now when you say that.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. The guinea pigs in here squeaking.
This. Guinea pigs.
They're actually great pets. Like they're so chill. You begin breaking at this thing, ripping pieces off, tearing it apart, and roll me a perception.
Ooh. No, I'm not letting that. I'm not letting that stand. I'm not
My
letting that
brother.
stand. I'm using my ring. Shit.
Well,
I've already used a lucky point to do this. Am I gonna fail it now? This is what we call the sunk cost fallacy. I'm about to
I mean,
fall
do you have your
victim to it.
ring?
That was the ring. This is the
Oh.
lucky point.
Oh.
Damn,
Okay.
more fallacy up in here.
As you begin breaking this apart, you notice something as you stop
Hmm?
and
Oh,
look
no.
around
Oh no.
and notice the stillness.
All the fish are gone.
You are by yourself.
Either leave or hide. Leave is guaranteed exposure, but it gets you out of the hot water. No pun intended. Hiding doesn't expose, but these things can detect via sound waves, and sound travels better in water. Fuck it. Gonna try to hide in one of the ships. Even trying to like cover myself up with a broken off weed and coral that I just took off the dead body. It would be ironic if I joined him right now.
Okay. So, how do you go about covering yourself?
How big? How much have I cored off? I guess we'll start with that. Like, is it like a foot long section, or like excavated the crevices of a body? Or is it
I'd say probably about half.
half a body? Okay. Then just try to float next to it. Almost in the sort of dead man's float sort of way. I guess not dead man's float, dead man's fall sort of way. And just try to cover myself and push myself against the body. And then try to piecemeal the different flora that's been ripped off so far. And just lie perfectly still. Taking only one big single breath and then holding it. Like, you know, the crevices of weapon for training. Just holding it. There it is!
As you begin holding your calm, holding your still, you feel the water start clattering against and swaying this long downed boat once more. As you feel the presence of this creature start a terrifying presence has entered the room.
Gotta get the soundboard going. Alright, hell yeah.
As you see it, and God, is it massive. The one you saw, the straggler, was quite big, but this one appears to be 60, 70 feet long, and has considerably more bulk. Even though it doesn't have the hard and sleek exterior, opting for a more flowy and softer appearance that sort of lets it glide through the water easily, you see it begin searching around.
Am I able to see it? Or do I just detect that it's nearby by the flow of the water?
I think it'd be impossible to not see glimpses of it through the cracked pieces of board.
Okay, then this was probably the most perfect time to use this. Running
Okay.
recon!
All right,
16.
let's see.
Contested versus his deception, which I hope it's not proficient in. That'd be pretty sad if it was proficient in deceiving things.
Let's see.
Let's go! I have to get some valuable intel right now. Assume I don't die.
Okay, let's see. You learn its creature type. It is a type 4. You learn its 8C. Its AC is 18 to hit, 23 to hit clean.
18 to hit, 24 hit clean, gotcha.
It has no resistances. It has no immunities.
Roger.
It is under no spell.
Roger.
20. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. So, as you are sort of getting a measure of it, you hear a whoop that goes out, that bounces off of every wall and diffracts into 1,000 different variations of itself as it bounces around. And it has this shrill call to it. Roll me, would you, a con save?
Shit. That's not good. That is not good.
It's good.
Give a lucky point.
I have one left. I feel like I want to save it.
That means good for me.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Let me just check something real fast. Oh, wait, it is. It's somatic, not verbal. Absorb elements. Hey! Just try to maintain a little bit.
Okay. So that's going to require you to have to move.
Shit, alright.
So are you doing that?
My answer will depend on what it does when it booms. Does it just sort of, how to say, vocalize it all around, or does it, like, your attacks is in the surface, target it? Like,
No,
aiming at things?
it is probably about 40 feet underwater, so about 50 feet above you. And you just see it sort of sit in this grandiose posture, and these gills on the side of it form into like toothy maws that all in unison whoop out.
Okay, so it doesn't know that I'm here technically.
Roll a perception.
Yeah, not doing so well on these today.
Okay, you definitely see all the filamentous like hairs all across its wing and tail vibrate as it does this too.
Interesting. Potential weak points, perhaps. I'm not going to do absorb elements if it doesn't seem like it's directing the boom at me, aiming it. Then
Okay,
I'll try to hold for it.
very good. It starts reaching under and finding all these now dead creatures and starts devouring them.
It's like an American way of fishing, throwing explosives in the water.
As it digs through all out here, the wood ceases to groan, and it continues its hunt, eating, before taking just one look around. How lucky
Oh my
for
god, it rolled a fucking 1.
Join me, my bad rolling brother.
you. So sure it is that it got everything. It continues its hunt.
I don't suppose when it whooped, it shook off more of the exposed weed and coral.
Actually, I think it's good to say it probably. Now that you've created the weakness, it probably vibrated that coral and broke it on the hiding spot that you were holding. As you see this dead man roll over and fall face to face with you with his platinum necklace around him.
He'll just maintain a locked gaze with the dead man in front of him. wondering how much of of this is an omen and a mirror. But he'll snatch the necklace and, assuming that this thing is toward the immediate vicinity, begin immediately making his way back to the surface. He'll even call in like a long strider to make sure he goes a little bit faster.
You make your way back up. So at the end of this third day, let's see, who gets it? I believe it's Jericho. Let me double check. It is. Scarecrow, you get a sending from the captain. How would he phrase this? Very efficiently. The mists have dispersed. The recruits are landed. Alpha Team is in dungeon position. What is your standing?
Okay. You said recruits are
Landed.
meaning?
I'm assuming wait, recruits? I'm
Yeah, we
assuming one
requested
is
recruits
Victor.
check, right?
Victor. That's the only one we were requested. So who's the other ones?
I assume that team that you went with. And then what was his question at the end?
What is your standing?
Our standing. Oh, perfect. Thank you. What is your standing? In which case, meaning, where are we?
Correct.
Just to give a sit rep.
Yeah. So I guess where do we make camp? North of that tower, right? Is that still where we're holding up?
Were we setting up there, or were we setting up at the Overlord site?
If it gets relayed that if we do want to poison it, that the best plan is to kill the noble, then maybe we are meeting up at the hidey hole we found.
So, as far as I know, y'all said y'all were staying here, unless y'all are changing.
Then yeah. I'm not going to worry too much about word count because there's a way to shorthand this. But he's saying 2 rivers east of Roach Tower. Hunting aquatic Yurthax at Choke Point. Let's see, is there anything else to divulge there? Rendezvous with Sebastian.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Captain Solstice will remember this.
Cool.
It's not out here using code names, I guess.
Oh, god damn it. What?
As you're saying that, I'm like, is this secure? Is this secure line?
When I was young, I used to keep all the code names in my mind. Thought I was strong then.
Oh, Bobby B.
He says Viper.
Alright, very good. Do you pass that along down to Grim, or do you just are content with passing it to him?
So it's in response to his sending, right?
Correct. But do you create a second one?
I guess if we've been told that it is protocol to send it down the chain, then that's what he'll do. Yeah, I'll just do that. So I send it to Grim. Grim sends it to someone on our team. So
to Ward. Ward sends it to Saturday.
Rocket to Janny, etc.
All right. She's going to be adding on stuff, clarifying. She doesn't need to clarify with you because she knows what you know. She's going to clarify more information she knows.
Gotcha. Okay, so, that's why we need the chain.
Saturday, we'll be inbound within 36 hours to your location. Get ready to regroup. I'm bringing 2 with me. Captain's on assignment. So the nest is empty.
They're not leaving anyone back at HQ, really.
Interesting choice. I mean, like, I guess kind of an all hands on deck thing. I don't really have much to respond. I suppose he would respond with just understood or just some affirmative, just like, yeah, message received, and then just pass it down the chain.
You pass it to Rocket. Rocket passes it to Janny. All right.
I
Rocket
pass
will.
I pass it to Joker in real life. Since he's not in the chain.
I'm not included.
You get one from Rocket, Janny, to simply say, "Position is clear. We are at the main entrance to the dungeon. It is far worse than we thought. We're holding ground till Captain gets here. Recon is out."
Just expected.
Janny, do you? Well, I guess you pass the Valkyrie record down the Vicious, Vicious back to Viper. All right, so yeah. Viper, you being next, get a message from Oh my god, I actually have to talk as Vicious. I thought I was gonna get out of here. This is like, yeah, the first time he's ever actually spoken.
Yep.
And only I, as Viper, hear it. He doesn't care, though.
Escorting the lieutenant from the south side. We'll be headed up towards the main clearing. Where should we rendezvous?
Clearing. 25 words or less. South of the mountain. Land between the rivers. Spot. Left marker. Indicates Yothak's aquatic presence. With the indicator somewhere here.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, you put it up. That makes it super easy.
As soon as Sebastian comes out of the water after getting the platinum necklace, he's just gonna go over there, march a mile, change the indicator. It's on this side now. Goes right back. Alright, cool.
Yeah, and then it goes. You pass the Oni, Oni to Lucky, Lucky to Wombat, and we're done.
We did it! Watch Whispers. What a fun game.
So as
Interesting.
as y'all finish your chain of reconnaissance, the operation being more clear as it is, do y'all regroup or do y'all push it one more day of recon?
I vote regroup. I don't know what one additional day of recon gets us.
Probably not much, but y'all have agency. That's the word today.
Player agency.
Giving us the option if we think of it.
Sometimes the noose is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking rendezvous. We've seen the heart. We're good.
Seen the heart. Know the presence of the noble and the assassin. I'm assuming measures have been made for planning the entrapment in the riverbed or at the river's end.
So you regroup once more.
Something Sebastian and Quinn would do. Quinn would keep an eye out for the bone collector. He's never seen it before, but he assumes it's pretty obvious what it looks like.
Yeah, that's probably.
Anytime Sebastian's surface side, he would keep his eyes out for the sky Yurthax if it ever shows up, or any gives any indication of its presence, because he's only caught glimpses of it in the past, so I'm wondering if he sees it again. We're certainly not high up, but I don't know.
Gotcha.
What is this music? Ah.
Hold to string.
Why is this the Something's Gone Wrong music?
It's a Hunter's Dream music. What do you mean? This is Captain Solstice's music.
It's really so fitting for who he is.
The slow...
Also, I realized now that I
Yeah.
had a little bit of more time, I updated this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
the
have
water?
this bit over
you had
here.
to... Oh, where was
There's
Yeah.
also liveliness up there. Like this cliff is new, I think.
Just, you know, it felt rushed and it had a little bit more time.
I mean, considering you did it like while we were talking about other stuff, I think Rush is surprisingly apt, but still good. But still came out good, I should say.
It served its purpose.
In like 3 days, so it's 2 long rests.
Indeed. As you regroup, so this is the Lucian, Jenny, Viper, Oni team. And you make your way back over. It's so easy when you have the marker that says, hey, big bad here, don't come. It's like, well, how do you mess that up, you know? So I don't even think it's necessary to do, like, overland travel. So, as you regroup, I don't know who would come in first. So, whenever you think you'd get here, it's no big deal. But Oni will be sitting here, sort of waiting on y'all. The Floor goes on some Overwatch, you know, just in case.
Honk Schnoo.
Gotta get that Overwatch, you know.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Hey, maybe if we're lucky, she'll spot the Sky one at the top of the peak.
I don't know that I consider that lucky, but
If anyone can hide from it, I believe in her.
I'm not lucky. I'm Scarecrow.
Shut up.
thank you for making yourself sound like a Fable NPC.
Should I play that again?
So, as you come back, Jericho being the first one over. So, what did you learn?
Well, old Kevin was bloody devoid of anything awe-like. Very dark in there, not to the point to where this whole thing, gesturing to the sword on his back, couldn't pierce the darkness, the shadows and whatnot. It's just light doesn't reach down there. Also, there's a big fuck-off heart in the middle of the whole mine. Cavern.
You see, and probably for the first time, like you've caught him by surprise.
Yep.
I didn't see that coming.
Heart?
Yeah, you know, like pulsating, lighting up the whole cavern. Didn't reach the top though. Very tall ceiling.
Oh.
And pulsating.
Could I ask a question that might have procced back when we were at the cavern? Jericho's a part vampire. Did he detect anything about the blood, if there is blood in that heart?
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that's a really good question.
Like, I don't know what's in that fucking thing.
So, what you're hypothesizing to me is that there's a chance the Yurthak that has taken on the appearance of
It's
a
of a bat.
might have some sort of life leeching ability. That's what you're hypothesizing.
You're speaking insane things right now.
No, I wasn't asking that. I was asking, is there actually blood in that heart?
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of sounded like what I was hearing.
Is this what a politician feels like?
So, Jericho, you literally have a thing called blood sense.
Yes. It is. Mechanically. It's only if like an enemy is below their full HP. But I don't see why that should be.
Okay.
Oh God, what? It's not called crew-fed body. Is that? Yeah, blood sense.
Yeah.
Smell
Okay.
half or below max.
That thing was not natural. That was not there before, and it found it. It has created it,
Oh, okay.
and it is feeding it.
It's feeding it. Okay, so it's the
It ripped out
theory
its
now
own
is
heart?
that it's draining life essence, whether that's through blood or what have you, and then transferring it into that heart.
That seems likely.
Where's
Okay.
it finding the life essence, though? There's nothing down here except ore.
Yeah.
And elementals don't exist as far as I know in this setting anymore. Should be dead and gone by the dark.
If I please do not
Yeah.
lick my hand.
If it weren't for the fact it needs water to make blood, I would say there's something maybe to do with the fact that there's minerals in your blood, but there's no water to make more blood down there.
Well, regardless, thank you very much, Crash, for asking that. That is that. Yeah, that was. I didn't even think of that. It's the
Yeah,
heart,
bro.
and I'm talking about it right now. I'm like, I'm a vampire. Duh.
Yeah, as you were talking about it, I was just like, I was thinking like a cheeky way Quinn could be like, how would you know yours doesn't beat? And I was like, wait, it doesn't beat,
um. So yeah, in that case, Jericho will say, it definitely wasn't natural. I mean, it's something that creature had to have been making, or feeding, I guess. Because if it was feeding from it, then it wouldn't be there, would it? Question is, what's it feeding it?
You just see him sort of stop, look over at Clint and Barack.
like quirks his eyebrow. He pulls out the 3 stones. He's not spitting them right now.
The Barack is the one up top.
He's not gonna look at it and just hold it up and indicate with his other finger, like pointing at it. That one.
And the mines, they were everywhere.
Spanned out for miles.
Almost
Things
like
busy.
covering under the land itself.
Its own network.
Like a vein.
Like a vascular system.
That's what I was going. That's what I meant. I was trying to remember the word for that. The venular system. What is it called?
I have the right
The
idea.
venular system.
Is it making just a massive underground being? What the fuck?
Golem.
He just sort of like crosses his hands and sort of rests his fingertips on where his lips would be on his helmet. That seems bad. It might be creating a new body for itself.
An ascendancy. Like the boogeyman.
Precisely.
What about that magical signature we saw back at the cave? Call it a hunch. Call it superstition. I can't help but wonder what happens if it gets to whatever the fuck that is.
Whatever it is, we're going to need to begin our action. We've had time to prep it.
Would we have been able to, I guess, map the surface side where the tunnels went through? I'm just wondering if the tunnels will happen to be in the shape of like a person or a bat or something like that on the land.
Oh, it'd be so hard to track them.
Yeah, I figure. Because like we're in pitch dark down there.
But
Surviving?
it ain't good. And you know, it's like the larger it gets, the more attention it brings to itself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, tough stuff. Tough
Sub-
stuff.
Subterranean heart connected to a bunch of tunnels that are like a subterranean vascular system. I can't help but think of that cave like orifice that we climbed into back at
Hmm.
Miri.
Hmm. What an interesting connection you've made.
Hmm.
Why is the ground so
Alive.
sentient?
With the sounds of you.
Why the ground be like that though?
One of the most primordial fears is caves.
Being swallowed by the earth. Earthquakes.
Literally.
Yeah. It's gonna be rough.
It's crazy how Mother Nature be doing that.
Thing is, we don't
All
exactly have a timeline
We
for how
still-
fast it's gonna activate that.
True.
We don't
I
know.
think that the water one is that simple then? It's gone.
Ideally, we handle this one rather simply. He looks over to you. What did y'all find Saturday?
Don't say the name of Booyah. The fuck is your cover name? God damn it.
It's Booyah.
Two?
Booyah is his cover name.
No,
Yeah,
Booyah
it's
gets
the
the cover name. His actual name is
His name
Two.
is Two.
That's whatever.
My name isn't actually 2 either.
Yeah. Enigma. You
His
never know.
He
His
has
name
layers.
means 2.
A code within a code.
He has fucking a turducken of
The
code.
inner
names.
machinations of my mind are an enigma. You cut to Two's thoughts, and it's a cup of rock gut tipping
Oh.
over.
I just realized I have to do something, so give me like 2-3 minutes tops and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did you figure out what you want to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off that BRB by being RB.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this from that.
I shall see. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh,
Check this out.
no. Oh my god, I'm against my will checking out the sound of a bag.
I
What
just
flavor
come
is
back
that?
to chip
I'm back.
munching.
Yup.
What
Hey,
flavor
yo,
is
chip?
this? Yeah, what flavor?
Sour cream and onion.
Anyone? Any other guesses before I
Grillos.
reveal?
Barbecue.
That's 100%.
Say
sour
Grillos?
cream, like, yeah. It's actually a pickle
Okay.
chip.
I'll say Garth is right. Salt and vinegar.
Pickle chips.
Lace makes still pickle chips, yeah. But salt and vinegar is the answer.
Oh, I could get
I'll
chips.
take the petty victory.
Nah, we're no cover.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to give my wife a shot.
Oh yeah, no worries.
A shot?
Yeah,
What
she has
caliber?
an injected medication.
Ah, okay.
So, What information do you give him? Do y'all give him?